To build anything that truly lasts, it takes time.
Moving on his 90th birthday, Tibetan spiritual leader Dalai Lama not only received warm wishes from across the world, but also became the center of a renewed geopolitical message. Dalai Lama had outlined a succession plan, affirming his belief in reincarnation. And on his 90th birthday today, he expressed his hope to live for another 30 to 40 years, putting rumors about his succession firmly to rest. Meanwhile, wishes poured in for the Dalai Lama as he turned 90 today. Prime Minister Modi led the nation in extending greetings to the Dalai Lama, calling him a symbol of love and wishing him continued good health and a long life. Top leaders, including Arunachal Pradesh Chief Minister Pema Khandu and Union Ministers Kiran, Rijiju and Lalan Singh gathered in Dharamshala to celebrate the Tibetan spiritual leader's milestone. They lauded his lifelong dedication to peace, human values and religious harmony. The government also sent a clear message amid the ongoing tensions with China, stating that Dalai Lama's succession is a religious matter, a decision that rests solely with him and his institution.
It is with immense joy that we celebrate His Holiness being conferred the title of Peerless Teacher of 21st Century, a tribute long overdue. At this moment of celebration, we welcome the joyous and unwavering support to the recent reaffirmation by His Holiness on the continuation of the institution of Dalai Lama. The historic declaration has brought clarity and comfort to the millions and millions of people, especially the Himalayan Buddhist community, and reaffirms our collective commitment to uphold the traditional Tibetan Buddhism process for the recognition of its reincarnation in line.
Your Holiness, you are more than a spiritual leader. You are a living bridge between ancient wisdom and the modern world. For over 7 decades, you have carried the light of Buddha's teachings with humility and clarity, guiding not only followers of Tibetan Buddhism, but people of all faith and backgrounds towards a more compassionate and ethical way of life. In a world strife with conflict, your message, embodied in how you continue to lead your life, assume even greater and more urgent significance. It is a matter of pride and honor for India and Indians to have you in our midst.
Meanwhile, amid reports concerning statements made by the Dalai Lama about the continuation of the institution, Union Minister Kiran Rijiju has strongly backed the Dalai Lama's sole authority over his own reincarnation. Speaking at the spiritual leader's 90th birthday celebrations, Kiran Rijiju said that millions of devotees worldwide will fully respect and follow whatever decision the Dalai Lama takes, in keeping with Tibetan Buddhist traditions and established conventions.
As a devotee myself, and on behalf of all the millions of devotees across the world, I want to emphatically state that whatever decision taken by His Holiness the Dalai Lama, the established conventions and traditions, we will fully abide by it, and we will follow the directions and the guidelines to be issued from the institution of the Dalai Lama. I feel proud and I'm very fortunate to have closely followed His Holiness.
Meanwhile, a rattled China has threatened India on Dalai Lama's incarnation. China's envoy to India in his social media platform X post declared that the 14th Dalai Lama has no authority to alter or end the reincarnation system, calling it a centuries-old religious tradition that must follow historical precedent. The Chinese Foreign Ministry spokesperson warned India to tread carefully, calling Dalai Lama a separatist. China has also dismissed the Tibetan government in exile as a separatist group, insisting that all reincarnations, including the Dalai Lamas, must be approved by the central government.
我们希望印方充分认识到摄藏问题的高度敏感性，认清14世达赖的反华分裂本质，恪守在摄藏问题上的承诺，谨言慎行，停止利用摄藏问题干涉中国内政，避免影响中印关系的改善和发展。所谓西藏流亡政府是一个分裂主义的政治集团，惯于编造摄藏的谣言谎言，没有任何公信力可言。活佛转世是藏传佛教特有的传承方式，达赖、班禅等大活佛转世都是按照严密的宗教仪轨和历史定制，根据国内寻访、经庭撤迁、中央政府批准的原则开展。
Now, the government of India has clarified that it does not take any position on matters related to religious beliefs and practices. The government reaffirmed its long-standing commitment to upholding freedom of religion for all in India and pledged to continue doing so. Back in 2017, in an exclusive interview with Times Now's Srinjoy Chaudhary, the Dalai Lama dismissed China's obsession with his reincarnation, saying that they seem more concerned than he is. He also said any decision on succession must rest with the Tibetan people.
More than any international leader today, there is perhaps nobody who understands China than you, because you've dealt with China for, 50 years. But you find that China has been increasingly aggressive towards you and also towards India in these last few years. Why is that? What is this aggression all about?
If we use common sense, then no proper answer. So I think those short-sighted hardliner, I think they have some explanation. Otherwise, you will say, oh. Now, for example, they want stability, unity, but they too much use method to create fear. So fear and trust cannot go together. So without trust, how can develop harmony and peace, stability? So sometimes it's difficult. They are, as I mentioned earlier, it's very short-sighted, and they believe some of these hardliner, not Chinese people. Chinese people, as a people, long history, cultured people. But you see some of these hardliner, it's very short-sighted, and then I feel the Chairman Mao's one expression, power come from barrel of gun. Itself, you see, they too much sort of believe power, gun.
Your Holiness, this is something you've said before. You said that you were going to be the last Dalai Lama. But sometimes you've said that the next Dalai Lama could be born in India, in China, anywhere in the world. What is your current position on the succession? Because the Chinese could play with this.
It seems the Chinese government more serious concern about Dalai Lama's reincarnation than me. I have not much concern. I think soon, I think maybe this year, you see, we may start some sort of preparation for meeting about the regarding Dalai Lama institution in the future. As early as '69, one of my official statements, I stated the very institution of Dalai Lama should continue or not up to Tibetan people. So that I truly believe. And then also I think in 90s where I think 900 around I think 90s we also you see make one formal statement after sort of gathering with spiritual leaders among Tibetan as a different group, different sort of spiritual tradition. Then you see, we decided when Dalai Lama's age reached around 90, then the final sort of decision, the very institute of Dalai Lama, like that. So we may start some sort of work for preparation that.
They've called you all kinds of names. You're a demon, you're a wolf in sheep's clothing,
yes.
You're a terrorist. You know, all these things have happened. And you just laugh about it.
Yes. When I first heard from some media people, then I was in Italy, northern Italy. Some mayors who usually keep Tibetan national flag on 10th March anniversary. So they invited me. And then one morning, with some mayors, we met media people. And then one media asked me, some officials, Chinese officials, describe you as a demon. And I respond, yes, I'm a demon with horn. These are, I feel just fun.